Hello there, my name is Patty, and today I'm watching Arcane Season 2, Act 3, aka the final episodes of the show. It's been a wild ride, one that I thoroughly enjoyed, and you were so right to bully me into this. I really hope that my reactions have lived up to the expectations that you put on me after Season 1. I've had a lot of fun with this show, and I can't wait to watch the 3 last episodes. I can't wait to kind of just jump into the fandom and get to know everything and the inside jokes and read the fics and do what you gotta do when you're a 24-year-old fangirl like me. Quick little throwback to the first act of Season 2. I wore all black. It dawned on me a couple nights later. Wait a second, I wore a funeral fit to a funeral. I kind of manifested all of that. So I decided to not wear black today, and instead I'm wearing this because I'm manifesting a certain end game, and I needed no black shirts allowed anymore because then characters die. Instead we're doing this because I need a kiss. I need more than that too. I need my ship to sail. I need my ship to be safe. Okay. Alright, let's get into this final act of Arcane Season 2. The first episode, aka episode 7, is titled Pretend Like It's the First Time. Alright, without further ado... Oh my god, this is not normal. I mean, I skip the intro occasionally, but this was not there all the time, right? That was Echo on there. Are we finally getting intel on him, where he is hanging out? Echo? Are you okay?
I'm not okay. I'm not okay.
You're beyond help. Whoa, relax, Jumpy.
Oh my god, is this... He's there too. Trying to make sense of this. Okay. He is himself. He looks different. Jinx looks different too. So is this a parallel timeline? An AU kind of. Yeah, I'm thinking parallel timeline or something because time has been his theme, of course. So it would be a parallel timeline. That's what I'm gonna call it. It's not an AU, just the AO3 user, me that wants it to be an AU, but this is a parallel timeline. Maybe where things are different. Also, the episode is called Pretend Like It's the First Time. We're in a different time. Oh, whew, that will do it. The wound is too fresh. Don't show us Vander.
I feel like I woke up in the wrong universe.
My liege.
Oh my god.
Sit down.
They all look very put together. They got everything figured out. The last drop doesn't look run down. It looks very... The colors are so bright. It looks very, very promising. Maybe the conflict isn't as bad in this timeline.
Innovators competition you all are gunning for.
They're all little inventors, engineers. Is Vi one too?
Well, next question. See ya.
One
Is
can't
that-
go shouting from the rooftops about being thrust into parallel dimensions.
Is this our Heimerdinger or a different one?
I'm afraid Hex Tech was never invented here. We can't leave.
Challenge accepted.
He's in the trenches. Okay. What is that? That's Piltover, okay? Well...
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Someone's wigging out over his project and having an identity crisis again.
Oh my god. She's dead? No way we can stay in this reality.
You gave us the tip. We went on that job because of you.
Is it the very first episode? Did Vi not survive that job? Yeah, this is the timeline then. If Vi hadn't survived that, we would be here? Yo, that is... Oh god, you're telling me that the cities would be fine or would be in like a co-living situation if not for the actions of Season 1. That is evil.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
And meanwhile, Jace is just in the reality where none of it exists.
Your brothers and your sisters.
Is that Heimerdinger singing? My god, Grammy Award winning artist Heimerdinger. Oh, this is Oh, this is horrible. They kind of sneak up on you with some of these, like, flashbacks sometimes. Oh. Echo is in, like, a super cool... Oh, that's a nice shot. Echo is, like, in the best version of Piltover ever. Meanwhile, Jace is in a zombie apocalypse. Totally different ends of a spectrum.
I began to pass out. Then my head hit the wall. Boom.
And this is how he got his injuries, because I think he had a brace on his leg, right? Do you you really want to get back up there to those zombie creatures? I don't think so. Personally, I wouldn't. Ugh, he's got arcane goo in there.
We're gonna get you to a doctor, sweetheart.
She looks so badass.
You were different in my dream too.
You want me to change?
Oh no, we do not want you to. Well, I love all versions of you, but this version should stay this version. They're so cute. Have I said this before, but now with kind of like longing looks, they were always super cute. Definitely, for me, a ship on this show. It just hurts knowing that it's not the version of Powder or Jinx that he is now used to. Or it's not his Powder, it's not his Jinx. And he's not her Echo. But still, oh god. And they complement each other so well. Are we gonna mess with their intact world? That would be horrible though.
So, what does it do? So, what does it do?
Oh.
It's a time loop.
Yeah, it's a loopy loop.
Time travel!
Here, I always thought he had time travel powers. Remember when I watched season 1, I was so convinced? He finally does, kinda. What?
The limit is 4 seconds.
Are you certain, my boy? What were the indicators?
You were just, oh god, thank you though. For a second I was like, wait, did we just snatch him in half?
Please go change before the party.
They're so cute.
I have the feeling that you'll be running this place soon.
So, there's a chance for us yet.
I've been wondering about him. Okay, yeah. We reconciled. He got the letter in this timeline, didn't he? C'est toi? That's you. Cute little French song. Love this.
Where'd you learn those moves?
I was just following your lead.
You gonna get a kiss?
Sorry.
Yeah. No. Aww. That's mean.
I would like to see it.
They're so cute. And the subplot of this episode is just him in the trenches constantly.
Wait a minute!
Is that him? Is that his alternate version?
Oh, I do wish I could apologize to Miss Powder for co-opting her space like this.
But is her Echo gonna be back? Because that would be truly heartbreaking if her Echo is now gone.
Since I've met you, lad, I've truly lived.
Oh, he's gonna die. I feel like this feels very sacrificial. Yo, just vaporized, just gone. Is that her Echo? Is that her Echo? Please. Yeah, that's our Echo. But is he fine? Cause losing Echo could that trigger? Okay, he's fine. Okay. Could that trigger Jinx in that timeline? But thankfully it didn't. She has them. This was such an interesting episode, kind of getting a glimpse of what could have been. I love this. This felt like a filler episode, but in a good way. You know how shows do not really get filler episodes anymore because there's just such a limited episode count. This one was nice. It was different, but it kind of showed us a glimpse of what could have been or what could be. And I loved seeing Echo and Powder. Makes me kind of hope and root for them in our timeline, that maybe they will also kind of at least have like a wholesome moment with each other. But I think we can assume that our Echo is coming back to us because I think we'll need him. We'll need him in those final 2 episodes now. We'll need him in the conflict between us and Mbessa because I think this is where we're going to right now. There is gonna be conflict right here. All right, no more yapping, let's go. This one is called Killing is a Cycle. Who's gonna kill someone, please? No killing. Oh, thank God. Mel, I need to know if you're okay.
Excuse me, what's the actual...
Okay. Oh, look at the fit!
Fantastic outfit! Bad situation.
A mage? An empath.
Wait! Isn't that the girl? Okay, but no, I just had to chuckle at the you're an empath. You're an empath, Mel.
The Arcane is waking up. She has always done what she thought was best for the family.
Has she?
You sure about that?
I love it. I love every second of this. Oh my god, Mel. You're amazing.
Sister.
Hi, sister!
Oh, she's coming. Mbessa, she's coming.
The blood should sustain Victor for a short while.
Is that Victor?
Let me out! Let me out!
This is the glorious evolution.
That's okay. You can keep it.
Victor, this is like, I'm sorry. I still don't quite I don't know. Are we at Caitlin's? Are we in Caitlin's bed? Ginger's nowhere to be found, sorry.
12 seconds later.
Maybe we can negotiate.
Not with Ambessa. I saw it in her eye.
Okay, I think we officially have Caitlin's best look of the show. Let me drink some water to clench my thirst. She looks good. Ignore the other one. The corset too.
Arrested?
We're gonna have a little heart-to-heart. Let's go.
You didn't let me in on that part of your plan.
Ooh, that sounded really bratty.
Clearly the right call since you still can't trust her enough not to shove her in a box. Trust? You believe I'm so daft I can't recognize a contingency.
Mom and Dad are fighting.
I didn't even have time to think before they hauled her off.
Okay, see? Vi. See?
We can't erase our mistakes. None of us.
She has forgiven her, I think. The body is tea. Sorry.
Oh, that's called a simp.
I have to put myself on timeout.
Vi thinks you've changed.
Oh, this is interesting.
Hating you. I've hated myself. I just don't have the energy for it any longer.
Oh, she's giving up. She's not necessarily forgiving her, but she's just giving up. Holding a grudge like that is exhausting, I think. So Caitlin's like, you know what? I've had enough.
I didn't know your mom was there.
That's an apology. Yeah. Yes, Caitlin. That's what Caitlin needed. Are we gonna be happy sisters-in-law? Probably not, but this is a step in the right direction. I also think it's not very satisfying for Caitlin right now because Jinx gave herself up. She gave herself up to the police, but she also just gave up on herself. She's grieving the loss of Isha. I think for Caitlin this is weird seeing Jinx, the personification of her hate, be so broken. It suddenly is not satisfying to have her in custody. Also, could one argue that Caitlin maybe sees a little bit of herself in Jinx or in Powder or in this situation? Because I had this thought a while ago, and this is, I think, the perfect moment to place it. I don't think these two are that different from each other, especially now in season 2, because both of them were in a vulnerable state and they were manipulated or they were taken under the wing by a person that was way more powerful, way older, way, I don't know, just intimidating and very influential on them. Could one argue that there are parallels between these two?
Surprise, shawty!
Oh, another reunion.
What happened to you?
She's an empath. Can she not sense? Is that how it works? Can she sense how he's feeling?
You're the reason we didn't die in the attack.
Didn't I say in the finale of season 1, wasn't there like a shimmer on her back? I assumed it was some type of armor, but it was her powers. That's so cool to go all the way back to that.
You used me. You called us investments.
It's not true.
They tried to put me on the cover of Vogue, but my legs were too long.
Oh, wow. Ugh. Get your hands off her, bro.
My partner died in this room.
Oh, come on, Mel. Come on. We'll use the power of friendship. Aww. Gonna sound like a broken record, but I don't fully grasp the ARCANE Hextech Victor plot, and I'm truly sorry. It must be so frustrating watching me sit here and be like, I don't get it. It aligned with his character that he wanted to share Hextech with the world. He didn't want to make it an exclusive little club where only rich people or only the elite of Piltover gets to use it. He wanted to use it to do good, basically. Things happened. We exploded. He used it to heal himself, and he got attached to it. He is part of the Arcane. He is in there now. He is intertwined. He kind of is an entity, and now he wants to... Am I following? Like, what exactly is his motive or his intention? He wants to unify. Like, he thinks if everybody is involved and if everyone is kind of in this collective thing, mind or whatsoever, that will be good for everybody. And people who do not agree, he is willing to meet with force. That all sounded wrong. I'm sorry.
Jinx? I swiped these from the guard station.
Is this Is this some kind of trick? That's too easy. How are you gonna swipe keys and no one is there? Wasn't there a guard when Caitlin was there? Huh?
Emotional, damn it!
The hair is such a nice visual.
You're never gonna give up on me, are you?
Never. That's your sister. Ouch.
Oops. What just happened?
You deserve to be with her.
She just got a blessing.
What are you gonna do? Break the cycle.
Oh, that sounds a lot like kind of redemption arc with sacrificial redemption arc. Oh no, please. I always say you guys are like the center part of this story. You both have to survive. Oh god. What have I gotten myself into?
Quiet.
Okay, but I love that Savika is there. No, yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna bond together. We're gonna be like, okay, let's take on our shared enemy.
Every one of you, top side and bottom, to aid us in this coming war. Now, this isn't a fair request, but it is our only hope.
This is our most desperate hour. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
This is a big showdown. Oh, come on, Savika. I get it, though. What has Piltover given them? Always the short end of the stick. Like, suddenly they want you. Are people coming? Oh, yeah. This is what we should have been doing all along. We should have been together in any conflict, any fight.
J-A-I-L, jail.
That is such a parallel to how they first met. Delicious! There was a war coming. Can we, like, kiss and, I don't know, get married? No, but can we kiss and make up?
Yeah, make up, make out. I mean...
And then head to war and hopefully both survive. Please and thank you. I think it's time. Come on. I think we might die. So let's get together. Like, let's confess.
Had a feeling I might find you here.
So she's not at all surprised that Jinx got away. Yeah, Caitlin. She's so analytical and such a planner. She knew this was gonna happen probably.
I've lost everyone.
You haven't lost me. Can you say something like that, Caitlin?
I'll do you one better.
You really think I needed all the guards at the Hex Gates?
Is that... Oh yeah, it's Caitlin telling her, like, I wanted you to let her out, right? That's what I'm getting. It's Caitlin's blessing. It's Caitlin... Yeah, it's the sign that she has forgiven Jinx. Oh, this means so much to Vi.
Sorry to say, you've grown a bit predictable.
Predictable.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
Close your mouth, please, Michael. We are not a codfish.
I don't even want to pause, but what? Yes! Yes, thank you! Thank you! We're doing a whole makeout set. I just wanted one kiss. I wanted one conversation to be like, okay, we're going off to a war. I actually kind of love you and I want you to know this before we go. But this... I've already hit the rewind button. Oh, and look how Caitlin is so surprised. She didn't think that... Ooh.
Listen, while you were gone, I saw someone.
I'm rolling with the LGBT.
I don't fucking care.
The noises? Okay, but no. The fact that she paused to let her know I was with someone else, that shows you how much she really wants this to be something that Vi actually kind of needs. Like she... Sorry. Oh, I manifested this because I wore this. Thank you. Thank you! Also, side note, this is King Princess, right? This is King Princess, right? Yeah. Did they Google and were like, who's a queer artist we can use? Oh, look how they're smiling. I used to pray for times like this. I don't care. I don't care what happens the next episode. Well, unless you kill one of them. No! We're not wearing a bra? And this goes back, I think I've said this before, but they're so soft and you see it here right now. We need to pause. What is going on? I feel like we're going all the way. Have I seen something like this in animation? probably, I don't know, you know, leaning out of the window here and just putting that out there that this might be my first time watching a scene like this in animation. And it's Netflix too. Wait, what? Netflix? I thought you hated lesbians. What is happening? Oh, wait, wait a second, I need to do something. This is the perfect occasion. This is so extra, sorry. This seems like the occasion. This is the moment to light this candle. Pouring one out. Sorry, this is ridiculous. I'm sorry, I'm ruining the mood. What a time we live in, huh? Get it, guys. I think this is so important. There's a war brewing. This is the moment to do this, for sure. 100% for sure. They might never see each other again. One of them might die. But no, we're not manifesting that. We're not burying gays here. Enjoy it. We have to enjoy it while we can. This is important. They have to do this right now. There's a happy moment where you're like, oh my god, over the moon, happy, and then bam, 10 seconds later, everything goes to shit. So let us have this moment. Let us enjoy this moment. Soft. So soft. Oh, that is so cute. Standing ovation. I used to pray for times like these. I hope you guys know I can't focus on anything else now for the rest of this act. This is all I'll be thinking about.
Find Tickle yourself.
I will, thank you.
Undercity's gonna eat you alive.
Do you want to eat her alive? Sorry, sorry. We have an actual show to get through, so let's keep going.
So you let him die?
I pray you never suffer the agony of being forced to forsake one child to save another.
Forsake one child to save another, wow.
These mages dangle over our heads a sword that impales us. Their very nature violates the most core of Noxian principles.
She doesn't realize her daughter is a mage, does she?
What?
An army that need never fear death.
We turned all those people into little puppets. Oh no. They're completely erasing Vander. Goodbye.
This is so sad.
This is creepy as hell. Okay, not 100% sure what Victor is doing. Well, his army of dead people, mannequins, is now joining Mbessa's cause, which is not very promising. Mel's an empath, and Mel is amazing. We love her. She tried reasoning with her mom. More or less successful. Not a lot of people from Zon showed up to take a stand with Piltover, which I think is fair. You don't really owe it to Piltover as a Zonite, absolutely not. I hope though that someone like Savika will change her mind and that we could all get together, you know, like we used to in middle school, and we could all bake a cake.
I just wish we could all get along like we used to in middle school. I wish that I could bake a cake made out of rainbows and smiles and we'd all eat it. Be happy.
That kind of vibe, I'm hoping we can achieve that. This show is the kind of show where I don't think the ending will be a happy ending. I think it will be, right now as a prediction, I think it might be only satisfying in some ways. That's what I'm hoping, that some of it will be satisfying, because I feel like it might just be one of those shows that leaves a lot up for interpretation, which wouldn't be bad. It would be very in tune with the show. But I want closure. I've been suffering. Most notable thing that happened this episode, obviously, deeply unserious. I just know when I edit, I'll be super embarrassed by this. Why am I like this? Anyways, I'm gonna let it burn. And you know what I hope won't burn is Piltover. Haha. The dirt under your nails. That is what the final episode of Arcane is called. It is season 2, episode 9. Dirt under your nails. So something that you can't get rid of, even if you really want to get rid of it, and something that is just deeply annoying as hell, actually. Let's see the dirt. Beautiful visual. Oh, that song hurts. Wait, when did she cut her hair? Wait, did I miss that?
Huh?
She looks like younger Powder. And she kind of looks like Vi.
Wait!
He went back in time. We're gonna be here all day, girl.
I can do this all day.
No matter what happened in the past. It's never too late to build something new.
You can't erase it, but you can sure as hell try to do good. This is a double date.
If he reaches the hex gates.
They look so good though. Yay!
Oh, my OTP.
Then we'd best stop him.
Get us out of here.
I don't even want to look at it.
Oh, what is this? Cutting immediately to the action? Oh, this is not good. How did we get here? Oh, Gert! I think her name was Gert. Oh no. They're in over their heads. They need Jinx. Come on, Jinx. Come on, Powder. You have to get in there. They're outmanned and outgunned. I can see Sniper Caitlin. Come on now. It's not gonna be that easy though. Oh, it's that thing she's wearing. Her bestie's necklace or whatever. Oh, Caitlin, get out of there. Get out of there. Did it get them?
Hello?
Hello?
Bold little one.
Oh, she's so scary, but she's also so cool. Like, obviously I'm rooting against her, but also, I mean, she's mother. Okay, but Caitlin is okay. Maddie is okay too. I finally remembered her name. Are you guys proud of me? It's not Ginger, it's Maddie.
Finally got the name right.
She looks so good. No one should look this good. I would surrender. If this was my opponent in a war,
Mommy?
I'd be on my knees.
Mommy?
Sorry. Can you blame me?
Mommy?
Do I know mommy?
Sorry, Mommy?
Oh!
No, that's our bestie. We're losing everybody.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Are we gonna use the gray? Why is it called the gray when it's green?
That's the question.
We are...
A simp.
Who's that? I can never tell who's who. Well, I would recognize that body anywhere. No, sorry. Why am I saying this shit? Oh, look at her go. Look at her go. All that training is paying off. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. What? Who was that?
Huh?
Caitlin? Oh no. Oh heck no. Oh, whoa, whoa. This took a turn. That's an entrance. That's an entrance. Ooh. What? That better not be who I think it is. Yeah, you can't trust a Ginger. That's why the bomb didn't work, because she had it, I think. She was carrying it. Who are you? Who do you think you are with your little ass bomb? And this whole time, I was apologizing for being mean. I had every right to be mean. Oh, I'm so glad I was mean to her. But why? What's her agenda? What are you doing? Oh, you can't trust a bomb. And that ass ponytail in there too. Oh, put it back. We don't need a f***ing reveal. No one has this kind of haircut. We all know it's you. So she's a spy or something? God, if Caitlin dies because of that little ginger ponytail right there, oh, I'm furious. If Caitlin... Yes! Oh my god. No. 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 What? No. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You can't do this. You can't do that. No, no, no. If you got me to watch 2 seasons just for a Bury Your Gaze, I will never watch anything ever again that you tell me to watch. I can't continue.
I did appreciate your warmth.
Ugh! Disgusting!
Excuse me, what's the actual...
Close your mouth, please, Michael. We are not a codfish.
Suck on that, Maddie! I have to watch it again. She actually wanted to execute her. Zero hesitation. Also, the disgusted look like, ugh. And then Mel's entrance just... Chef's kiss. Like mother, like daughter. Both iconic entrances, for sure. I knew it. I said it. They're outgunned, they're outmanned. They need her. Iconic entrance number 3. But also, is Caitlin okay? She has a sword in her stomach. Savika's there too. Piltover would be nothing without Zahn.
Period, Peach! Period!
Yes, let's go. It's way too early though. We still have like half the episode left.
A few moments later.
Distraction. That was a distraction. That wasn't real. Stab her in the back, Caitlin. Come on.
You remember.
Oh, yeah.
Shut up and fight!
Like, yeah, but also no, Caitlin. The Kate Mel team up? Get that thing off her arm. Oh my god, that's such a cool team up of my dreams.
If 2 + 2 is 4.
A collective mind. And he's gonna put all of them back in there. Yeah. Jay spent hours taking these things out, and Victor was like, this is getting dangerous. No, we have to pause for a second because we cannot have a knife that close to the most gorgeous blue eyes on Earth. We can't. What happened? Did we just stab Ambessa? What did we do? We cut that thing off her arm. We're alive, Caitlin. Are you alive?
No!
Did she? Wait, did she pull the knife or the sword out of her own abdomen to cut that thing off? What a badass move. Yeah, she took it out of her own stomach. But she's bleeding, I think. This is her blood.
A wolf has no mercy.
Yo!
What are you doing, sister?
Hi, sisters!
I see your face, deceiver.
Did she use this to get her mom and the Black Rose woman at the same time? Oh my god, Mel Medarder, I was familiar with your game. I've always been familiar with your game.
Who here has the most riz?
Iconic queen. That army should now be hers, right? She's the last Medarder. We still have a bunch of time left in the episode.
I'm always with you. Even when we're worlds apart.
Cuties. That is horrible though, that they have to fight him.
I believe I can
What? We're all flying? Ew, put that ass little tail away. Did they take her eye? No. Honestly though, her eyes were so beautiful. She sacrificed her eye. Didn't Ambessa say something to her about sacrifice? And I initially thought she was gonna sacrifice all of herself, but she sacrificed her eye. How are we gonna get out of this? Oh, and this is exactly how he was in the parallel reality. He's Jesus. Oh, what is that? Echo. Oh. Time back. Turn back time. Turn back time. Turn back time. Yeah. The boy savior is back. Or not? Oh, he's going further. Is that gonna kill him?
And 5 + 5 is 10.
Ariana, what are you doing here?
Yo. Full circle.
In all timelines, only you can show me this.
Oh.
That's so gay.
We finished this together.
We started together, we finished this together, okay. So Victor was the one who gave him that crystal in the first place, the person that made him so obsessed with the idea of magic. Wow, what a full circle moment, for real. Wow, they're just gone. Jace is gone.
Watch me disappear.
Hi! What are you?
She has to check on Dad. Jesus. I didn't see that coming. Oh, that's too heavy. No. Is it gonna happen?
Always with you, sis.
No. Yeah, that's her arc. Sacrificial redemption arc. Oh, no sound whatsoever on this one. She loves her sister so much.
Maybe death is like falling asleep.
But is there a body? Is there a chance that we can interpret this as maybe the marble, I don't know, took her to another dimension? Can we do something like that?
What gave you the confidence? Delusion?
Jace is gone. Just vaporized. Victor too. Powder gone. Vander gone. Mel is there. Is Caitlin Oh, God, I don't even want to say it out loud. Caitlin is alive, right? She's alive. Please. She has to be alive.
You may read about the war in Piltover.
But this why did it not even connect to me that this is Caitlin's voice? Okay, so Caitlin is fine. Woo!
Carry them forever.
Savika has a seat at the table. That is very important.
Our story isn't over.
Our story isn't over. Okay, yeah, because I need y'all to be fine. I need just a little hint that Vi and Caitlin are together. Oh. This entire third act is just one after one after one after one moment of Caitlin just looking absolutely gorgeous. And now with an eye patch.
I am in love.
No, that's from Powder. That was Mauser. Yes. Oh yeah, we're getting a scene.
It's just a tune my mother used to hum. I am the dirt under your nails, Cupcake.
Oh, that's the episode title.
Nothing's gonna clean me out.
Oh. I said it in the beginning, the dirt under your nails, something that is sometimes so annoying, like you can't get it out. This is such a beautiful metaphor for love, basically. I'm the dirt under your nails, like you can't get rid of me. Nothing's gonna yeah, you can't get rid of me, like I'm here with you. Oh my God. Is this what winning feels like?
You know what's the most exciting thing about winning? It's when you win. I love that feeling.
This is like the only happy ending. These are the only people that got kind of happy ending. Well, also not 100% happy, obviously, but at least they have each other. This is I could cry. I manifested this because I wore this today. What is that? Am I missing something? Huh? What was that? We did it, Joe. We did it. Wow, I really don't know what to say. I am surprised. I'm genuinely surprised that Caitlin and Vi made it out like that. But so happy. What was that there in the end? Was that a hint towards Jinx? Was it? So I don't even have to mourn her? My biggest regret in life, not watching this while everybody else was watching it. I don't have anything to say, except I will do a proper sit down and a proper final thoughts segment once I've really sat with this and really turned everything over my head. And now I gotta do something that I wanted to do the moment I started watching the show and Caitlin and Vi came on screen, basically. Let's pull up the archive. I'm gonna click on the ship tag now. Yo, what? This is paradise. Ooh, this is the most figs I've ever seen, I think, for Sapphic ship. What? This is heaven. This is good news. I love good news. I love good news. I'll be busy for a while. Let me do word count. I need something long. I think I have a winner. Is this a good one to start with? Asking for a friend? I'll be eating good tonight. Bye. Hello there. Maybe you can tell, maybe you can't, but it's actually been months since I recorded the portion of the video you just saw. Try half a year or something, probably. So now I'm sitting here to share my final thoughts on the show as a whole with you, and rather than raw thoughts right after watching the episode and right after experiencing a lot of ups and downs, I'm now sitting here with really seasoned, digested thoughts. Overall, I would say that Arcane is a good show. Especially from a craftsmanship perspective, it is very well done. The animation style is just super cool and amazing. They kind of went frame by frame, and that is super special and not the most common way to animate, apparently. For me, that art style and that animation style really worked. When I edited my videos, I often, occasionally have to go frame by frame to edit something, and only then you can kind of really fully grasp how amazing that animation is done and how cool the little impact frames and other frames that they throw in there are, where they completely, turn everything around. It's super cool and amazing, and something that I think will stick with me or be in my head for a long time to come. I think it is incredible how well they translated even tiny little micro expressions into animation. We have to remember everything that happens in animation is intentional, and that is something that is just crazy to me, because you look at some of the background acting, I guess, that is happening, that so often in real movies or TV is just the actors making a deliberate acting choice that is so good and improvised that it makes the final cut. But here in animation, everything is intentional. So even if there's a tiny micro expression in the background, that has intention and is not just an actor putting in amazing work. No, it's all the animators. that are thinking clearly and planning everything down to a T. So that was brilliant and amazing. So I would say animation deserves the highest of praises, which leads me to my next point, which also deserves highest praises, the voice acting. I think we had a great cast of voice actors on this show. Their performances paired with the great animation kind of added that little extra thing to make these characters feel so raw, real, human, and tangible. Like, they really feel like real people occasionally. I feel like you can't talk about the voice acting on Arcane without giving a special shout out to Ella Purnell, because she did so amazing as Jinx, but I would also argue that she had the most opportunities to shine. I think a lot about how deep Caitlyn's voice occasionally got. I think about it for no particular reason, obviously. Everyone did amazing, and like I said, made these characters feel real. Alright, so let's shift the focus from craftsmanship to plot, because the plot is a very highly discussed topic, I think. A huge debate online is that people argue the writing in season 2 fell off. Everyone says season 1 was amazing and then season 2 kind of sucked. Writing was horrible, characters were out of character, everything was bad, yada yada yada. I personally do not agree. I agree in the sense that I do think that season 1 is stronger than season 2, but I don't think that the writing in season 2 sucks. I don't think the characters were that out of character. I personally think, if you go back to my season 1 reactions, I predicted a lot of the plot that would later happen in season 2, most of it I think in the first act, but still, I feel like I wouldn't have been able to predict those things if not for foreshadowing or context clues. So I feel like they did plant some of the seeds in season 1, otherwise I wouldn't have been there guessing half the plot right. A lot of the storylines that developed in season 2 came to fruition from those seeds and were planted, and therefore you could argue good writing, I guess, or at least consistent writing in that sense, right? Yeah, there are a couple of things where I'm like, did we really have to do that? Did we really have to see that? But I also think that is very subjective, you know? I personally always said it in all my videos, the Arcane Hextech plot wasn't for me. I didn't get that much that was happening, and I still don't actually, even now months after watching it, actually having the time to look everything up. I haven't done that because it's just not, it doesn't interest me. So maybe you could argue, or I could argue, we could have given that a bit less screen time than we did, for example. But also, that's the beauty of television, that's the beauty of media in general. Not everything is for you, not everything is so that you enjoy it. And then also, if you watch a show, you don't have to enjoy every little piece of said show. You can disagree with some writing decisions. To kind of add on to that and understanding the plot, I personally think they did an okay job of kind of giving us a glimpse into the League of Legends universe. I still feel like I don't know a lot. I didn't know anything going in. Now I know a bunch of things because of Arcane, but honestly, the fan fictions are teaching me the most about the whole lore around Runeterra, or whatever it's called. Maybe they could have explained a bit more, but they did a good job of getting me attached to these characters. You were kind of dropped in, and now in the end you're in there and you want to know more. Now, even months after watching it, I still think the core story of the show will always be family. The core dynamic is found family, as well as blood-related family, I guess, or the sister relationship between Jinx and Vi. There's so many layers to this relationship, and we kind of got to see it from the beginning to the end, question mark, because we don't know if there's, you know, a spin-off or anything like that coming. Yeah, it was very intriguing to watch. As someone who has a sister, I'm always intrigued by sister storylines. Yeah, this was a very emotional journey. Alright, let me draw a quick line and sum it up. I think it was a good show. I enjoyed it. Yes, there are some things I personally didn't like that much, or that I would have loved to see develop differently, but overall I'm still happy and okay with what we got. And now I'm ready to talk about the elephant in the room, or address the reason that lured me in and made me locked in and stay with this show until the very end, and that is caitvi. I mean, you know me, you know my content, you know that that's what I'm here for. So imagine my surprise when I finished watching this show, utterly obsessed with the two of them and their dynamic and everything surrounding them, and then I went online and I saw that the fandom, or not even just the fandom, but the whole world is very divided when it comes to those two, especially also when it comes to Caitlyn. Yeah, that for me really was very discouraging. I was surprised to go online and see that their relationship and their relationship dynamic was kind of torn apart, and that people were throwing all kinds of words around. Especially Caitlyn's character gets so much hate online, which I didn't see coming at all. Wholeheartedly believe that there are characters on this show that are much worse. They have done horrible things worse than the things that Caitlyn has done or that things that she gets blamed and accused for online. Okay, let's quickly work through the things that I just want to quickly address so that you know my stance on that. A big thing that I saw online is that people called caitvi an oppressor x oppressed dynamic. I kind of get it because there is a conflict and Piltover is oppressing Zaun, that is sure, but in what way do we see Caitlyn be directly responsible for that oppression? Because when we start that show, those two are teenagers, and I don't think like 13-year-old Caitlyn is responsible for the oppression of Zaun. People really made it sound like you're not allowed to fall in love with whoever. Instead, you're only allowed to fall in love with people that kind of have the same upbringing and same background. You know, totally ignoring the fact that suddenly none of the Disney movies we all grew up with work. And personally, just really love this. I saw it, I think on Twitter, where someone said, jokingly referring to caitvi, was like, okay, people make it sound like you're not allowed to fall in love with someone outside your tax bracket. Another term that gets thrown around when referring to Arcane is propaganda. Apparently the show is considered propaganda. In my book it isn't, because I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I know, propaganda is when a show or a piece of media makes cops look good. And I don't think that's what's happening in Arcane, because one of the most consistent themes on the show is their interpretation of the police force, aka the enforcers, are corrupt as police brutality, and it's not just implied, but it is there. Yeah, so I don't think it makes cops look good, because if I take a look at all the cop shows I watch, or police or crime shows that I watch, almost every single one portrays the cops as the good guys chasing the serial killers. So I feel like that is more propaganda than Arcane, to be honest. And you know what? I feel like it all ties back. The hate that Arcane gets, caitvi specifically gets, and then Caitlyn, to be even more specific, gets. I feel like all that hate ties back to a whole other discussion, a whole can of worms. And that one is that female characters as well as queer storylines are always held to a much higher standard. It is so exhausting and annoying, but it is reality. A male character is praised and loved for the very same things a female character gets hated on. And I think Arcane is an example, because there are a bunch of male characters on this show that I personally absolutely do not vibe with, but everyone else loves. And those same people then hate Caitlyn. A whole can of worms that female characters and queer-centric storylines always have to be perfect. You know, other shows, other storylines are allowed to be messy, are allowed to be quirky and campy, but when it's a queer storyline or a female character being that way, suddenly it's awful. It's bad representation. It's setting back representation. It's actually quite annoying. I could talk about this for hours. We walked all the way over here to that discussion. Let's also quickly talk about the one thing that I hate that happened in this season, but that I also kind of understand, but then I also understand why people take this as a reason to hate, especially on Caitlyn. It's a moment where she hits Vi. And that moment, just, I remember watching it and I immediately sat there and I'm like, ugh, can we come back from this? That's a moment where I still sit here and I'm like, was it necessary? Because obviously people are using it to argue that Caitlyn is horrible and that she's abusive and toxic and that caitvi has a toxic dynamic, and that's why I kind of hate that moment. It is important, but I hate it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be here and be like, Caitlyn is the most amazing character ever. I just want to be here and tell you she's incredibly complex, and that moment kind of reflects her breaking point. In that sense, I can understand why it's in there, but I still hate it. I saw it as like a parallel to Vi hitting Powder in the first act of season 1. It's this, both are moments where the characters are at their breaking point, where these characters have been pushed so far into a little corner where they both are at their worst, and the only way they kind of know how to go on is by lashing out. You know, it's been months and I still sit here and I have no idea how to articulate what I think this moment conveys. But if you look at the theme of this third act, because I feel like this third act has a theme that can also be applied to the whole show, and that is you can't undo your mistakes. Caitlyn says it herself, that she hated Jinx, but she also hated herself. She hates what she's become, because that was never her intention. There's the whole theme about Jinx and Caitlyn both, where they are saying you have to break the cycle, in Jinx's case, but also in Caitlyn's case, I can't undo my mistakes. Mistakes have happened. Mistakes are horrible. I hate myself for those things that I've done. But at the end of the day, that's kind of the underlying message, obviously. It matters not what you've done. Now I'm only thinking about the Noah Centineo video.
It matters not what you've done, but what you do with what you've done.
At the end of the day, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. No, okay. You have to kind of make mistakes to grow. You grow with your mistakes and you grow with your life experience. So for me, I'm never gonna say excuse her behavior, but I can understand it in that sense, why she went so far and lashed out. So ultimately, the message in the end there is you just gotta try to do better, right? You don't want to repeat the same mistakes and you want to learn from them. I got a comment on one of the season 2 videos where someone said, oh, Caitlin, she didn't really have to deal with any repercussions. I'm like, okay, so her losing her eye, sacrificing her eye, but not just her eye, like she was ready to die. Girl would have died. She would have actually given her life for Piltover in that moment. Yeah, so I do think she has faced some repercussions. All right, this was a very intense and long yap session, especially about caitvi there in the end. But you know, some things had to be said. At the end of the day, I owe every single one of you a huge thank you. Thank you for bullying me into this. Thank you for your patience, because it took me so long to watch and now edit and now publish all the videos. And I hopefully did an okay job of entertaining you and elevating Arcane a bit with the memes that I throw in there and keeping you engaged and happy and laughing, hopefully. I'm sorry it took way longer than it was supposed to, because your girl is currently unemployed. You know, real life is still very much real life. My professional life and my dating life are the same because nobody wants me. That's my favorite joke to make about this whole situation. It's like, oh, how's the job search going? Well, nobody wants me, just like my dating life. Yeah, that's my life. Sorry for getting personal there in the end. Since bullying me into the show worked so well for everyone involved and I really loved it, what else should I watch? What should I watch next? Is there anything you want to bully me into? I'm talking movies, I'm talking TV, I'm ready for it all. Just let me know in the comments below and maybe I'll consider your suggestions. Thank you so much for watching and hopefully enjoying this video. I hope I could tickle some smiles out of you today, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye bye. I'll be eating good tonight. I'll be sleeping well tonight.